Bobby Lashley is a high-level athlete, wanted to test himself somewhere else. Now he's back, better than before, and determined to take Roman Reigns' spot.
But Corey, there is leaving to go try other things, and there's being the top guy. Not everybody is made to be the top guy. It's a unique makeup inside of you as an elite athlete.
And Lashley, the powerhouse, backing Reigns toward the corner. Reigns looks for a reversal. Lashley goes 6'3", 260 as he looks to overpower Roman Reigns here tonight. Roman Reigns, a three-time WWE World Champion. He's held the United States title, the Intercontinental title, the Tag Team title. He's won a Royal Rumble. Bobby Lashley, two-time ECW champion, one-time United States champion. And again, tie up center of the ring. Corey, what do you look at the strategy for Reigns being here tonight?
I think you're just going to see some standard Roman Reigns fare. Oh! Going to keep the pace slow, somewhat methodical until it's time to kick in.
And look at Lashley.
You're not going to out-wrestle Lashley. Roman's got to look for his go-tos, the Superman punch or the spear.
Indeed, great point. Bobby Lashley, a tremendous amateur wrestler. Back in college, Missouri Valley College, he was 3 straight years an NAIA National Wrestling Champion.
And that's exactly what Bobby Lashley's going to need to do on the flip side, is use that power, use the quickness, and I think he needs to push the pace, which would serve him well.
Bobby Lashley served in the United States Army, with continuing wrestling there. He was part of the world-class athlete program, an Armed Forces gold medal.
Look at this.
Great suplex by Lashley, who is putting on a clinic here in the early going.
You know, we talk about, we use the term dog when we talk about Roman Reigns. I think that if Bobby Lashley would be served well to find his inner dog here tonight and be kind of a little nastier than what we're normally used to seeing from him.
I agree with you to a point, Coach, but you don't want to get caught in a firefight with the big dog. When it comes to throwing hands, case in point, Roman Reigns is one of the most dangerous in the game.
Yeah, Roman Reigns saying, get that out of here, as he takes out Lashley with the right hand. Again, who's the man here on Monday Night Raw? Whose yard is it? These two men battling for that distinction.
I don't even think it's a disputable fact at the moment. It is absolutely Roman Reigns' yard. But if Bobby Lashley wants to make claim to that, what better way than knocking off the guy?
There's no question Bobby needs to start stacking up not just wins, guys, but big-time wins as he moves forward in kind of the second chapter of his WWE career.
Bounced off the top turnbuckle again by Roman Reigns, who looks to set another example here tonight of Lashley. Been a lot of people over the last few years that have challenged Roman Reigns in his spot at the top of the food chain. Lashley whipped across the ring, elbow. Catches Lashley, down, cover, and a kick out.
Just a 1 count, Lashley.
And Roman Reigns now discussing something with the official, and it looked like that elbow stunned Bobby, guys. And now a very aggressive Roman Reigns.
Roman better get himself, he's gonna get himself disqualified.
Yeah, very close.
This isn't an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, the official that time giving him some leeway as Bobby Lashley's out of it, guys, ever since the elbow by Roman. And there's a drive-by. And Roman Reigns now, the cover on Lashley, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Bobby at 2.
Yeah, Bobby needs some time here. He needs to figure out a way without the match ending to catch his wits about him, clear his head, and get back into it.
I think you're right. Bobby Lashley might be out on his feet right now.
Corey, he's been all out of sorts since the elbow by Roman just a little bit ago.
That's all it takes sometimes.
And now Roman with the chin lock has Lashley back down to one knee as Roman Reigns looks to continue to dominate. You see the smile now crossing the face of the big dog. Has Lashley right where he wants him.
This is the pace we expected to see from Roman Reigns. Slow, methodical, just grinding, wearing down Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, using that entire body. They're both really, really strong, but it's a different kind of strength between Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley.
You're right. I think Bobby Lashley's more of an explosive, quick, one at a time. Boom.
Oh, what a right by Roman.
Roman's proven he's got that sustained drive.
And just dumps Lashley outside the ring. This is the pace right now that I believe Roman Reigns wants.
And you know what? I think we might be watching this match back tomorrow and can pinpoint to that very moment, that elbow that Roman Reigns delivered to Bobby Lashley that was the true turning point. Lashley has not been the same since.
He hasn't recovered. He's been his wits are all out of sort here. slowly trying to make it to his feet as Reigns continues the assault outside the ring.
And you hate to go back 6 days, but I will, because we openly wondered last Monday night with the brawl that these two got into for a sustained period of time.
Look out, driven into the barricade again, and Roman Reigns now looks like he's just trying to make a point, make a statement.
Well, we wondered how would that affect them here tonight, and I think the pace set by Roman Reigns is showing that.
And Roman breaking the count back outside to continue the attack on Bobby Lashley.
Roman Reigns in absolutely no hurry right now.
They're slowly, methodically picking apart Lashley, showing some life now as Bobby kicked to the midsection now. Reversal, Lashley. Wow. Great agility as he lands on the steps, but Reigns from behind, blasting Lashley to the floor.
Great reaction from Roman Reigns.
A little one-upsmanship from both of these superstars, which has really been the name of the game. Roman once again breaking the referee's count, continuing to do work on the outside.
I think Roman Reigns' athleticism is something underrated.
Bobby Lashley driven into the steps, and Roman Reigns has been dominating.
This is a lot more of a one-sided fight than I expected to see. I thought we'd see two pit bulls going at it, a real dogfight in the ring. It has been all Roman.
Yeah, but again, to what we've been talking about, Corey, since the get-go, that elbow.
Well, I think you see it right here.
Lashley can't even get his feet underneath him right now.
And now Roman Reigns with the steel steps in hand. Lashley somehow trying to defend himself, and they're able to block.
Here's the power game we were talking about earlier.
Looking to outpower Roman Reigns, and he does so. And now Bobby Lashley with a clothesline.
Maybe Bobby got his wits about him just enough, definitely to defend himself, and just flatten the big dog with a massive clothesline.
Yeah, trying to fight back into this is Bobby Lashley.
Lashley now picking up the pace.
Belly-to-belly throw by Lashley, and that is in Lashley's wheelhouse.
Yeah, that quick power. Doesn't matter how big the other guy is. Oh, he can toss him with the best of them.
Lashley, another head of steam.
Oh.
Reigns gets a boot up just in the nick of time.
Roman Reigns with a clothesline as Lashley's knocked down.
But every time that Roman impacts Bobby Lashley, he hits the right side, the ribs. Something seriously wrong with the right side of Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has been fighting rib issues throughout the entire spring and summer here in WWE, perhaps just flaring up on him here tonight as he continues the attack on Bobby Lashley.
Roman now steps on the gas.
Lashley! Power slam! Cover! Isn't enough to put Roman away! Forces him to kick out at 2.5. That won't help the ribs.
Just when Roman looked to push the pace a little bit, step things up, step up the speed, Lashley reminded the big dog, I got you on this one. Big time power slam by Lashley, but not enough to keep Roman down.
And catching 260 midair is amazing, and then getting him all the way back around.
Roman Reigns with a forearm to the jaw and caught him a second time. A third time to Lashley and a fourth, and Roman Reigns teeing off on Lashley.
Lashley's rocked once again.
Bobby with a cross body. What a collision, and I think it hurt Bobby just as much.
But where's he going?
I can't believe we're about to see this with Bobby Lashley.
Lashley's gonna head up to the top rope.
This is nuts, I don't know.
But
Bobby Lashley from the top rope, waiting for Reigns to make it back to his feet. Lashley down on top of Reigns.
Double axe handle flattens the big dog. Bobby Lashley starting to feel it.
I think whatever was affecting him before, I think is gone now.
He could be closing in on putting Roman Reigns away. What a victory this would be for Bobby Lashley tonight.
Oh, big time.
Reigns fighting out. Lashley's thinking about maybe a suplex. Could we see a Samoan drop?
Roman Reigns with power of his own, but Bobby Lashley making it to the top rope, hanging on. Reigns trying to create separation. And now he just throws Lashley over. And Bobby hit hard. And I'm not sure if the back of his neck caught the apron on the way down. With our angle, I could not see that, but Lashley hit hard as he went over the top rope, and the official now begins the count. Let's watch this again, and watch Bobby Lashley. Dumped over the top rope by Roman and just misses the apron, but hits hard.
I mean, all 280 of him.
The entire left side of Bobby Lashley just colliding on the outside. I can't believe Bobby's moving, guys.
Yeah,
officials at 8. The officials at 8. Lashley back up to the apron and slowly makes his way in the ring. A big leg drop by Reigns. Cover by Roman. Hooks the leg on Lashley, and Lashley powers it too.
I know he kicked out there, but he could have a separated shoulder, ribs, elbow,
hip,
you
everything.
name it.
I agree with you. That was one of the roughest landings I have seen in a long, long time.
Lashley hit the, watch this again. He hit the floor like a ton of bricks here. Watch this. Boom!
How tough is he?
Then as he tried to make it back in the ring, Roman Reigns hit him with a vicious leg drop.
The look on Roman's face is almost like, what do I have to do to make you stay down?
Yeah, Bobby Lashley still in this as he kicked out.
It's almost like the reaction from this crowd fires him up.
Roman locked and loaded. Got Bobby Lashley in his sights. Caught. Oh, Lashley, the spine buster.
This is amazing that the Bobby Lashley, at least for right now, is in one piece.
Well, I think Bobby at least temporarily averted disaster.
Look at this, a vertical suplex by Bobby Lashley. Look at the power of Lashley. Vertical suplex to Reigns. Cover by Lashley. Hooks the leg. And he goes. Oh! Reigns kicked it 2.5.
Wow, it does not get any closer than that without the bell ringing.
If I'm Bobby, I'm upset.
You saw that smile, a smile of almost disbelief break out on the face of Lashley when Reigns kicked it 2.5.
Yeah, he's thinking, give me a quicker 3.
That's a textbook, picture-perfect vertical suplex delivered by Lashley. You can see Reigns' body rock as it made impact. But now, Bobby Lashley in position, maybe to seal the deal.
It's only going to take one more thing. One more for the win.
Could Lashley be sizing up Roman Reigns for a spear?
Lashley in position, the 3-point stance now. Lashley, Superman punch! Right on the button! Cover by Reigns! Hook of the leg! Lashley kicks out again!
And now Roman can't believe it.
And notice how Lashley rolled out of the ring after the near fall. Look at this!
This was a
boom!
Clean connection from Roman right on Lashley's jaw.
If nothing else, these two men are going to walk out of here tonight with each other's respect.
Bobby Lashley crawling around outside the ring. Reigns inside the ring. Can't believe that he didn't put Lashley away after the Superman punch. The official now.
Lashley now staggering, trying to get his wits about him once again. Roman Reigns on the other side of the ring, trying to formulate a plan.
The hell has Roman Reigns got planned here? Oh my God, look out, look out, Roman Reigns, full head of speed!
Wait a minute, Bobby caught him!
Oh, a suplex, threw it over the German announce table!
The back of Roman's neck just bounced across the German announce table.
Bobby Lashley just sent Roman Reigns flying with a massive suplex off the table down to the floor.
Roman had a full head of steam, 2 sides of the ring worth, and Lashley dead stopped it.
And now Bobby Lashley gets Reigns back into the ring. And what does Bobby Lashley do now? Roman Reigns in trouble. Does Lashley go to the top rope again?
Bobby looking for the home run, something that keeps the big dog down.
Superman punch, top rope!
Top rope!
Down goes Lashley. Roman Reigns could be closing in on a win.
He just said, my yard.
Here comes Reigns.
Lashley with a spear! Lashley with a spear!
He did it!
Intercepted Reigns! Lashley wins!
here is your winner, Bobby Lashley.
I thought that was going to be a mistake that would come back to haunt Bobby Lashley. Instead, he played a little possum, and it paid off in the end. What a win for Bobby Lashley.
Corey, there's no doubt that this victory here tonight is one of the biggest of Bobby Lashley's career.
His entire career, absolutely. You've learned through history, it's hard to bet against Roman Reigns, even when you've got an elite talent like Bobby Lashley in the ring. But Lashley just defied a lot of the odds, silenced a lot of doubters, and just put his stake right in the middle of the big dog's yard.
And I think whatever self-doubt he may have had in himself, even though we talk about the egos, I think he's got to be not only proud, but respect what he put himself through.
And survive.
That.
Case in point,
That's
Lashley
exactly right.
launched to the outside. Here comes Roman, but Lashley stops him and sends it for a vacation through the German side of things.
And that turned things completely around. And then Roman Reigns, however, with a massive Superman punch that drops Lashley off the top of the rope. And right here, we all believed it was over. But somehow Lashley will intercept Roman Reigns with a massive spear of his own.
I think Roman Reigns got a little too confident, taking that extra moment to declare my yard to Bobby Lashley. Gave Bobby just the time he needed to recover and deliver a spear to put down the big dog.
And Corey, sometimes all it takes is a moment, and that's a moment in time for Bobby Lashley.
Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley with a hell of a battle tonight at Extreme Rules, but Lashley with a monumental victory.